truthful? The truth, you will probably literally, like, people will cry if they knew the truth. Like, literally cry. Like, cry. 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 I look at it now, and I feel sorry for old girl. Like, I feel sorry for her. Because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like, I would cry. I feel bad. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Hello. Hello? Oh, I'm on live. I thought you was calling me to tell me to get off live. No, I'll call you back. How am I going outside? Because I'm not sitting here telling y'all everything that happened. That in a marriage, if you've never been married, you understand? If you've never been married, you wouldn't understand the bond that's supposed to be between two people. You wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't understand, hold on, what you saying? Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You understand? But I don't care what people think. Can't nobody with a revolving door on a coochie tell me I'm for the streets. I've been with the same man. I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm for the street and make me feel some type of way? Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband. He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not. And when he was, I told y'all that. I told y'all. When shit was cool, when shit was all right, when it was what I thought it was, I kept it a being. When it's not, when it wasn't, I ain't say nothing. I dealt with it. I ain't never met a bitch. I've been waiting for somebody to just use a little bit of common sense. I ain't never met a female who has a perfect dude that takes care of her, helps her financially, emotionally, physically, is there for you, treats you like this wonderful thing, right? And you just say, you know what? I don't care. Fuck this whole shit. Who does that? Nobody. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl, man, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay. The fuck? I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't that. Whoever get you, they'll see. I seen one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework. No. Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I needed that. I was being told, you want me out? Call police. Call your brother. Like, what? I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling nobody over here to try to get them. First of all, the people telling me to call, they got love for you. They look at you as family. Jason Lee, what? Nah. I'm tired of anybody that I sit next to. Oh, that's her new boyfriend. Oh, she's on boyfriend number 4. How the fuck I'm gonna have a boyfriend when I have a lawyer? I have a lawyer. She has been retained since last year. Because the original plan was like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. We said we was going to raise our daughter a certain way, you know, and we going to figure out how to live in the same house and whatever. But then motherfuckers felt like they could control what I do, but do whatever they want to do. When niggas tried to do, when it came to my event and make a fucking scene, if y'all really look back, this didn't come from me. I'm not pushed to the edge. I'm sitting on my couch waiting for the laundry people that come and pick up the laundry and wash it and fold it and bring it back, waiting for them to come, and waiting for the pool people to come clean the pool, because I'm letting the girls have a pool party for Memorial Weekend. I'm cool. I'm a mother. I'm with my daughter all the time. I don't just pick her up once a month, if that, and then run to social media and post it to make it seem like I'm the parent of the year. I've seen my daughter more than 3 times this year. I see her every day. She's here. Nobody's taking my phone. She's here. Okay? I'm not, and let's be clear, nobody's scared of nobody.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. So I wanted to make a quick video about Remy and Papoose. Remy and Papoose, stop. Okay, so this whole drama and Remy and Papoose basically airing each other out, it's entertaining, but it's like, y'all got babies. Like, y'all got kids. Y'all probably should stop. And we already dealing with Diddy and the male escorts and the baby oil. And now, ain't nobody got time. It's too much going on. Remy and Pap, stop. So let's get into some of the details. Because like I said, it is salacious. It's sensationalism. It's entertaining. But at the end of the day, they probably should stop, because they do have a daughter. I believe certain parts of both of their stories. Pap came out and said that he basically wrote Remy rhymes, 90% of Remy rhymes. I don't think I believe 90%. I believe he was probably, like, while they were in a relationship, they were together all the time. It seemed like the image and the persona and the public image that they put out there was they were always together. So if he's insinuating, which he's not, he said he wrote 90% of her rhymes, but if he was to say, I was there 90% of the time, I helped with, of course, writing the rhymes, I helped with words, like switching out words. Papoose is a very, very talented lyricist. I don't know why his career didn't take off. Sometimes it's unfortunate. It just doesn't happen for people, because he is very talented. He's very smart. And he's a rapper's rapper. He rap like he's a lyricist. It's like, I think a part of me feel like, because I remember the, I think it was Welcome to New York remix. He raps and he uses so many words and so many metaphors. He's not an easily digestible rapper. And so that probably hindered him, unfortunately, that he's not easily digestible, easily bop to rapper, but he is a great lyricist. Remy has more popular songs. Remy is a lyricist as well. She battled rap as well. So him trying to discredit her, that wasn't cool. Because it's like, she's talented as well. She's a lyricist as well. She had a career before you. So insinuating that you wrote 90, well, not insinuating, blatantly saying that you wrote 90% of her rhymes, is if she was like, what's that doggone girl? Ice Spice, and you just kind of developed her No, Pap, don't do that. Don't do that. That was your wife. You're a phenomenal lyricist. I'm sure you helped her, but to try to discredit her like she was Ice Spice and you turned her into a lyricist, don't do that. That's not cool. I like Papoose. I do. I like him. I like Remy. I like both of them. But I feel like they're getting down dirty, and it's like, if you guys are separated, Remy apparently, and we're going to talk about this part too. Remy apparently is with the other guy, the guy that looked like he's like a Papoose reject, and Papoose is with Clarissa, and Clarissa's very talented. This is her moment. She's doing big things, but Clarissa's not Remy. You know, it is what it is. However, that's not like, if they're happy with their new people, then be happy with your new people and leave each other the fuck alone. And they can't seem to do that. It seems like it's still a lot of unresolved issues, unresolved tension, things that need to be worked out. Papoose is saying that he's more than willing to divorce. Remy is saying sign the papers. Remy is claiming that Papoose stole her jewelry and pawned her jewelry. And I believe some of these things. So let's talk about the general argument about Papoose and Remy. People are always like, Remy, he held you down. And I'm like, when Remy went to jail apparently, I think for 7 years. I never believed that Papoose was abstinence. I'm saying I'm still not having sex. I never believed, that word is so hard for me to say. I never believed that he was just not engaging with other women or anything like that. I always believed that they probably had an agreement where it's like, okay, I'm going away. I'm going to be booked. I'm in love with you. I want you to still live your life, but of course, don't commit to anybody else. Still check in on me. Still make sure I'm good. But I don't want you to put your life on hold, because me personally, I wouldn't even feel comfortable telling somebody to put their lives on hold for 7 years. Like, go without sex, go without companionship, just go without, because I'm in the situation that I'm in. That to me is unreasonable. And I don't think, because I think Remy alluded to the fact before, was like, oh, so you guys think that he never had like any chicks on the side or whatever the case. The one thing that I can say is Remy, they both were quiet at first. When Clarissa started making noise, because apparently Clarissa's head over heels, and we're going to talk about that part as well. Remy started saying little things, and then Papoose was always quiet. And now that Papoose is talking, which is the reason Beyonce don't talk to y'all, now that Papoose is talking, people are attacking him. In these situations, it's best to just not say anything, because the minute you open your mouth, people are going to scrutinize and criticize what you say. Even if you're telling the honest to God truth, even if they were fans before. Because I was reading the comments, it was either on Baller Alert or the Shade Room, and people were like going in on Papoose more so than I've ever seen before. And it's because he's talking. And I'm like, I don't understand why people don't take the Beyonce approach. If I was rich and famous, y'all wouldn't hear from me ever. Believe what you want. Think what you want. You're going to believe and think what you want anyway. So why I got to come and say something? The public is going to make up their mind about you and think what they want and believe what they want and say what they want regardless. So why even bother? It's the reason I love Beyonce. Beyonce ain't saying nothing to y'all. Y'all can make up y'all own stories, y'all own beginning, middle, and end. She not going to confirm or deny anything. And that's how you have peace, especially when you have the whole world eyeballs on you. It's like, I can come out and say, that's not true, people. She lied. So why am I talking? What is the point when you're going to make your own conclusions anyway? And so when Papoose came out, I'm like, I understand the urge of you need to defend yourself. But the second you do that, here's more criticism, more critics, more people bashing you. It's like you might as well just not, you got a better chance at just not talking. And so Remy is basically airing Papoose out and saying, and she said something that I was just like, I agree with that. She said, you guys keep saying I fumbled him, but what woman would be in a relationship with a man who is completely devoted to her, taking care of her, providing for her, good to her, everything, and then they decide, you know what, I just want to mess this up. Nobody does that. And I'm not justifying her dating outside of her marriage at all. But if things were peaches and cream and everything was phenomenal, why would she do that? She obviously was in love with this man. So that right there to me spoke volume. I'm not saying Papoose is the bad guy. I'm not saying Remy is good, and I'm vice versa. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that it's obvious that the public don't know what was going on in their marriage, and something was going wrong, because why would she step outside of her marriage? She didn't seem like she was like this floozy that just wanted to have sex with everybody. We've known Remy for forever. How many men can you link her to? Not many. Which is an indication that she either keep it really, really, really low, or she not like that. She met Papoose, went to jail. They were together. They got on Love and Hip Hop. It seemed like they had this great marriage. It was black love, and everybody was so excited and happy for them. And then apparently things got bad, and she dated outside of her marriage, which she should not have done. Not justifying that at all, but the public saying she fumbled him. How do you know she fumbled whatever when you don't know all the details of their lives? And on Pap's side, okay, if you were this phenomenal man and you were good to her and she didn't appreciate it, and she stepped outside of the marriage, now that you've moved on, move on. He said that he didn't want, this shirt is so weird. He said that he didn't want to get a divorce basically because their daughter has to go to school. Pap, what? What? Do you know how many people get divorces and their kids go to school perfectly fine as long as you two are healthy individuals, peaceful individuals for the baby? Like, what does you getting a sign in a piece of paper has to do with your daughter going to school? What you guys are doing now will be more detrimental, like going after each other and arguing and airing each other out. That's more detrimental than you signing a document saying that I no longer want to be with this person. So when he said that, I was like, nah, Pep, I think you still kind of want to be with her, because if this woman was horrible to you, she stepped outside of the marriage, you had to run up on the guy that she's dating, and now you're with someone that you really care about and you really have this life with, you should sign those papers expeditiously. Like, get her away from me. And he's not doing that. And so, and another thing with Clarissa, I made a video about Clarissa when I first started YouTube. My first video on YouTube was December 22nd. I think I probably made that video about Clarissa. I think I made that video probably like the beginning of January or something. I can't remember. But I was like new to YouTube. And I made a video and I was basically saying Clarissa run. Not because I think Pap is a mean person, or I think she likes him, she's into him, love him, whatever, way more than he's into her. I just believe that. And this is the reason I believe it. When Pap and Remy started, even when Remy was in jail, Pap was on a Breakfast Club. He used to do interviews with Fat Joe. He was always yelling and screaming Remy's name. Remy's the greatest. She's a lyricist. I can't wait till she come home. I'm holding her down. When he's in love, you can tell. He's loud about it. He's a man that projects. He was all about Remy, all about her. Remy this, Remy that, Remy this, Remy that. That's the reason why the public always is like, he held you down. He was a good man to you because he was yelling and screaming Remy name every chance he got. The energy is not the same for Clarissa. It's just not. It seems like Clarissa likes him a lot more. She's more into him. And it seems like he's along for the ride. Now, he may develop feelings for her and they may ride off into the sunset. But right now, what I am saying is the energy he had for Remy, that energy is not there for Clarissa. And maybe people could say, well, maybe he just learned his lesson and now he's more private and quiet. But why? If you're that type of person, if that's a characteristic of yours, when you are in love, you shout it to the world, then why is it different now? I don't believe that Papoose is as into Clarissa as she is to him. I don't believe it for 1 minute. I don't. And I believe both Remy and Papoose, if they don't want to be together, they just don't want to see each other with other people and see each other happy with other people. That happens as well. That's a thing where a person can literally not want you and not want you to be with anybody else. It's called being selfish. It's called being egotistical. That's what it is. And so I don't think Remy wants to be with Pap. I don't. To be honest, I think Pap wants to be with Remy more than Remy wants to be with Pap. I think Remy, for whatever reason, that little Papoose knockoff, she like him. She seemed like she's into him. And I think Clarissa is doing her thing and she really likes him. And I'm going to tell you something that's true and it's a reality as well. You tend to like people who like you. It's a good thing. If you're dating somebody and they're really, really into you, it makes you like them a little bit more because like this person really rock with me. Like they really like me. I think that's what it is more so than him just really being into her. I don't think that's the case. It's just my opinion. But Remy and Pap, stop. Like I said, we already got Diddy with the baby oil and all the craziness and the male escorts and all the stuff. Y'all, come on now. It's already a lot going on. My dogs are about to start. So I'm going to end this video. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want you guys to have a phenomenal Friday. Bye.